good day. Kindly follow me on my Facebook page and subscribe to my YouTube channel. In this video for grade 9 mathematics, we will talk about the angles of elevation and depression with figures and word problems. So, in angles of elevation and depression, so this horizontal line is called the line of sight. This is the angle of elevation and this one below is the angle of depression. So, kapag sinabi nating line of sight, it is an imaginary line that connects the eye of an observer to the object being observed. Or in this given figure, yung horizontal line, iyon yung ating line of sight. Next is the angle of elevation. It is the angle from the horizontal line to the line of sight of the observer to the object above. So kung mapapansin nyo kung tiningnan ng tao ang isang eroplano, so ito yung angle of elevation since ang tinitingnan niyang object is nasa taas. Next is the angle of depression. It is the angle from the horizontal line to the line of sight of the observer to the object below. So, kung ang titingnan naman ng tao ay ang aso, so tumingin siya sa object na nasa baba, therefore that is an example of angle of depression. Okay, so let us now have the examples. So, as you can see, we have the given girl and meron siyang angle which is 30 degrees. And then, this given is the hypotenuse or yung paslant na side which represent by the variable x. And then, yung height ng Eiffel Tower is 321 meters na kung saan sa taas ng Eiffel Tower ay merong isang batang lalaki. So, let us find the measure of the distance from the girl to the boy at the top of the Eiffel Tower. So, aalamin natin ang distansya ng batang babae doon sa batang lalaki na nasa taas ng Eiffel Tower. So, again, for us to find the measure of this length or distance, we have to follow the formula of SOHCAHTOA. So, since ang given is the angle of elevation, meron tayong given angle which is 30 degrees at ang 321 meters ay opposite niya at ito naman ay hypotenuse, so therefore we will use the sine. So the formula of sine is sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse wherein yung theta ay yun yung nagre-represent sa given angle. Okay, so let us now substitute the given values based on the figure. So this will become sine 30 degrees is equal to 321 meters over x. And then, let us apply the cross multiplication. So since ang 321 meters ay may denominator na x, so para magkaroon ng denominator lang sine 30 degrees, naglagay tayo ng 1 dahil ang whole number ay palaging may denominator na 1. And then cross multiply, let us multiply x sa sine 30 degrees and multiply 1 sa 321 meters. So magiging x times sine 30 degrees is equal to 321 meters. And then, ang hahanapin natin is yung value ng x. So, kailangan makancel natin ang sine 30 degrees dito or maalis natin dito ang sine 30 degrees. So, we have to divide both sides by sine 30 degrees. So, makakancel na dito yung sine 30 degrees. So, ang matitira na lang ay x. So, this will become x is equal to 321 meters over sine 30 degrees. And then, hanapin muna natin yung value ng sine 30 degrees using your scientific calculator. So, sa inyong calculator, pindutin lamang yung SIN or sine and then i-type ang 30 or 30 degrees. So, ang makukuha nyong sagot is 0.5. And then, i-divide natin ang 321 meters sa 0.5. Therefore, the value of x is 642 meters. So, 642 meters ang distansya ng batang babae doon sa batang lalaki. Another example, find the measure of the angle given the measures of the length of the flagpole and its shadow. So, aalamin natin ang angle or yung x degrees na kung saan ang taas ng flagpole is 25 feet at ang nakast niya na shadow o ang haba ng kanyang anino is 42 feet. So, as you can see, we have this given angle. So, dito tayo magbabase or ito yung nawawalang angle. So, ang 42 feet ay opposite niya at ang 25 naman ay adjacent sa kanya. So, ang gagamitin natin is tangent. So, this will become tangent theta is equal to opposite over adjacent. And then, let us substitute the given value. So, magiging tangent x degrees, since x yung hinahanap natin, is equal to 42 feet over 25 feet. So, ang gagawin lang natin is i-divide natin yung 42 sa 25. So, this will become tangent x degrees is equal to 1.68 feet. And then, ang hahanapin natin is value ng x degrees. So, kailangan nating maalis ang tangent sa tabi niya. So, ang gagawin natin is i-transpose ang positive tangent sa right side. Ito ay magiging x degrees equals tangent raised to negative 1. Kasi kapag tinranspose natin ang positive na ito, makukuha natin ang kanyang inverse or may exponent na negative 1. And then multiplied it by 1.68 feet. So, sa inyong scientific calculator, itype lamang or pindutin ang shift and then tangent. Kasi kapag tangent lang ang pinindot nyo, hindi natin makukuha yung negative 1. So, again, pindutin ang shift or second function. Iyon ay nasa upper left or nasa taas sa kaliwa ng inyong calculator. So, shift and then tangent and then pindutin ang 1.68. So, therefore, the value of x degrees or the value of the angle is 59.24 or 59 degrees. So, proceed naman tayo sa word problems involving the angle of elevation and depression. So, first word problem, a hiker is 400 meters away from the base of the radio tower. The angle of elevation to the top of the tower is 46 degrees. How high is the tower? So, again, let's have the solution. So, since tayo ay nakafocus sa right triangle, so maglagay tayo ng right triangle. And then, ang bawat angle ay lagyan natin ng capital letter na magre-represent sa mga given ng ating problem. So, sabi dyan, a hiker is 400 meters away from the base of the radio tower. So, pagpalagay natin na ang hiker ay nasa baba, since malayo daw siya sa base ng radio tower. So, nandito yung hiker, and then ito yung tower, and then yung base is palaging nasa baba. Okay, so ang layo daw ng hiker sa base ng tower is 400 meters. And then, ang angle of elevation papunta sa taas ng tower is 46 degrees. So, since angle of elevation, ito yung hiker, so nakatingin siya sa taas or sa tower, so that is elevation. So, dito natin ilalagay yung 46 degrees. Okay, so the question is how high is the tower? So, ang tanong is gaano nga ba kataas yung tower? So, ito yung ating hahanaping side. Okay, so na-represent na natin using the given symbols and values. So, we have to focus here on the 46 degrees. Ang x niya is opposite at ang 400 meters naman is adjacent. So, we will use the tangent. So, this will become tangent theta is equal to opposite over adjacent. And then, tangent 46 degrees is equal to x over 400 meters. So, again, kailangan natin gawing parehong fraction yung dalawa. So, lagyan natin ng denominator na 1 ang tangent 46 degrees. And then, apply the cross multiplication. So, imumultiply natin ang 1 sa x at 400 meters sa tangent 46 degrees. So, this will become x is equal to 400 meters times tangent 46 degrees. Okay. So, una natin gagawin is hanapin ang value ng tangent 46 degrees. So, sa inyong scientific calculator, pindutin ang tan or tangent and then i-type ang 46. So, ang makukuha niyong sagot dyan is 1.036 or pwede niyong isulat yung lahat ng lumabas sa inyong calculator. And then, i-multiply lang yon sa 400 meters. Therefore, the value of x is 414.4 meters. Another example, a ship receives a sonar reflections at an angle of 31 degrees from a submarine 27 kilometers above the surface of water. How far is the ship from the submarine? So again, mag-represent tayo ng right triangle. So, halimbawa daw, ang ship daw is nandito. So, i-represent natin siya as I. And then, ang ship ay nakatanggap ng sonar reflection or parang signal ng liwanag sa ilalim ng tubig. So, for example, nandito yung submarine. And then, nandito yung water or yung level ng tubig. So, andito yung ship and then ayun yung submarine. So, sabi dyan, naka-receive daw ang ship ng angle ng 31 degrees. So, since ito yung ship, nakatingin siya sa baba or nakahanap siya ng sonar reflection sa baba, therefore, dito natin ilalagay yung 31 degrees at iyon ay angle of depression. And then, ang submarine daw, papunta sa water or ang layo o ang lalim ng submarine sa tubig is 27 meters. Or sorry, 27 kilometers. So therefore, the question is how far is the ship from the submarine? So ang hahanapin natin is value nito. Since ang hinahanap is layo ng submarine papunta sa ship. Okay, so we have this given angle which is 31 degrees. And then, ang 27 kilometer is opposite niya. At ang paslant naman na ito or x is hypotenuse. So therefore, we will use the sine. So this will become sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Substitute the given value. Kaya magiging sine 31 degrees is equal to 27 kilometers over x. And then, apply the cross multiplication. So, lagyan natin ng denominator 1, ang sine 31 degrees. So, i-multiply ang x at sine 31 degrees. And i-multiply ang 1 sa 27 kilometers. So, this will become x sine 31 degrees is equal to 27 meters. 27 kilometers. And then, so again, ang hahanapin natin is value ng x. So, kailangan natin makancel ang sine 31 degrees. So, let us divide both sides by sine 31 degrees. So, ito ay magiging x is equal to 27 kilometers over sine 31 degrees. So, next is, hanapin natin yung value ng sine 31 degrees bago natin i-divide sa 27. So, pindutin ang sine or SIN sa calculator, i-type ang 31. So, ito ay magiging 0.515. And then, i-type ang 27 times 0.515. Therefore, the value of x or ang distansya ng submarine sa ship is 52.43 or 52 kilometers. Last example, a car is seen from a window of a building 50 meters from the ground. If the car is 20 meters from the building, what is the angle of depression of the car from the window? So, for the solution, yung nasa taas, iyon yung window ng building. And then, syempre, yung nasa baba, that is yung ground. And then, andito yung car. Okay, so ang layo daw ng window sa car is 50 meters. At ang layo naman ng car sa ground is 20 meters. Kailangan nating alamin yung angle of depression of the car from the window. So, simula sa window papunta sa car, so that is the angle of depression or hahanapin natin yung angle. So, in this given angle, ang 20 meters ay opposite at ang paslant naman is hypotenuse. So, we will use the formula of sine. So, this will become sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Substitute the given value, kaya magiging sine x degrees is equal to 20 meters over 50 meters. Okay, so i-divide ang 20 sa 50, so this will become sine x degrees is equal to 0.4 meters. And then, ang hahanapin natin is value ng x degrees. So, kailangan nating maalis yung sine dito. So, ang gagawin lang natin is to transpose or ilipat ang positive sign dito doon sa right side. So, ito ay magkakaroon ng exponent na negative 1. So, this will become x degrees is equal to sine raised to negative 1 or sine raised to negative 1 times 0.4 meters. So, in your scientific calculator, pindutin ang shift or pindutin ang second function and then pindutin ang SIN or sin and then i-type ang 0.4. Therefore, the angle of depression is 23.58 degrees or 24 degrees. So let us now summarize what we have learned about this lesson. Line of sight is an imaginary line that connects the eye of an observer to the object being observed. Angle of elevation is the angle from the horizontal to the line of sight of the observer to the object above. And angle of depression is the angle from the horizontal to the line of sight of the observer to the object below. Sana ay nakatulong ang video na ito sa inyong lesson. Thank you for watching. If you have questions or suggestions, feel free to comment below. Enjoy learning mathematics. God bless us all!